I also have been like fast walking around the office.
Why do you walk so fast?
I don't know. Man. I should have, before I opened this, had it and put it on like my neck to cool myself down or something, but I'm dumb. I can still do this.
You see?
Ah.
Okay. All of my other openings clearly have not worked.
What
I should ask AI for an opening.
Well, yeah. Have you seen those like funny like social media edits where like, oh, the Rizzler app or whatever has done that?
I've not seen that.
Oh yeah, it's a whole like funny trend thing on social media apps.
Sounds really funny.
It is, because you can tell it's totally fake, but it's just like, it's entertaining to watch. Sorry, not funny, it's entertaining. My bad. Christ almighty. Thank you for joining us 3 minutes late. I wonder whose fault that was. For once, it's not me. I'm not late, Talon. The classic Kaminsky curse of being late is not applicable to the live. Everyone get on in here.
Wait, what'd you say it was? Ask Chad?
No, it's called like the Rizzler app. Like if you look up AI Riz on Ask Chad Red Pill dating advice. Wow, all right.
Sure.
Sure, he says. Wild. Okay. Well, hello everybody who's just joining us, or is starting to join us. Sorry we're a little bit late. What's up, Chappy over on YouTube. God, I need better glasses.
Chippy.
I cannot wait to get better glasses.
Can I do like a Rhodesian?
Chappy. Oh, you mean from like the movie Chappie? No? Okay. Hello, Gray Bush. Hello. How are you all doing today? I'm tired. I'm hot. This is why I got a cold can of, which, we just found out, I guess Arizona makes sparkling drinks now. So sparkling apple lime, it's freaking delicious.
They've always made them.
I said I just found out.
Dude, I was buying those in middle school.
I just found out. Talon actually figured it out first at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, these are like brand new. These sparkling ones.
Yeah, that's that exact can design I was buying in middle school.
Nuh-uh.
No.
Oh,
I've
100%.
never seen
Time
it.
to get fact checked. But hello everyone, Monk Customs is here. Hello, excited to see you guys shortly at EA Fest if you guys are going, which I'm pretty sure you guys are. That is what we're doing this weekend. I'm excited for that. It's gonna be a good time seeing everybody out that way. But anyways, we should probably open this because it's a 1:05. Hello, welcome to the Amp Lunchtime Live. You are joined here by myself, Logan, and
Talon from customer service. I don't know why I put my hands up.
yeah, I was like,
Oh my god.
Stop asking me Airsoft questions, please.
I'll do anything.
If I get one more kicking Mustang, when's it going to be back in stock question? I'm going to lose my mind. I've manifested that, and it's gonna that guy. We're gonna get that question on the live, I swear. Yeah, but we're here today to talk about all your Airsoft things, dating advice as what you're currently dealing with.
Yeah, let's get some chat interaction going. What is a strong opening line you would message to a girl on a dating app?
Yeah, my message would be the Arizona Sparkling grape juice was released in July 14th of 2014.
That's crazy, because that's not grape juice.
It's not. This is apple lime.
Well, I couldn't find the other ones, all right?
Yeah, so it's new.
That exact can, exact design.
It's crazy.
2014, 11 years ago.
It's crazy, because that's not this.
11 years ago.
I'm just saying. I just want to point out, Your Honor.
It was the same line of stuff. All right?
Your Honor.
The evidence that the prosecutor has brought to
11 years ago.
to the court is completely dismissible.
11 years ago, and he got no riz. All right.
Your Honor, he's claiming he's a schizo.
Anti-Chad energy right now.
Anti-Chad. Chad. Thank you. Have that can of the neck. I just thought you might have hurt yourself. No, it's just hot. Like I was running around before this, doing stuff in the office. So like now I'm sitting in a room with super bright lights on top. That sucks. I should not have looked up. So I'm just warm. So I'm doing this to cool myself down, or hopefully cool myself down, which would be nice. Ask Monk if they want to slide for a brother and give me an ESG. No. No.
Hey, there.
You can. Yeah, you can ask them. Yeah. DM them, dude. You have fingers. Type to them. Where did y'all even go? Got Arizona's anymore? I haven't seen them in my area since Rite Aid shut down. Well, we have a 7-Eleven across the street, so like we're super lucky because we have Rite Aid right next to us that shut down, which sucks. But then we have a 7-Eleven across the street, and they carry Arizona's and all the other fun stuff. They stopped carrying, or at least I haven't seen them carry Liquid Death, the regular sparkling water Liquid Death, which is like my favorite thing in the world to drink. If I could get a sponsorship from Liquid Death, as like, Liquid Death, Liquid Death.
Liquid
Liquid Death, please.
Can you talk to me?
I just want to drink your water. If I could get a sponsorship from Liquid Death, that would be so cool. So cool. That's my goal for 2026, is to be sponsored by Liquid Death in some capacity. I don't know how I'm going to achieve that, but I swear I will.
These, I asked Chat AI some opening lines, and they are not awesome.
Let me see.
You
Yeah, share them with the class.
Yeah. You seem interesting. I don't swipe right often. What made you worth it?
Damn, that's just mean.
Yeah.
That's just mean.
And so I was like, what are some more options you have? And they're like, you actually look like you might have a personality. Let's test that theory.
Dude,
Like,
that's mean.
These are terrible.
You're being a dick, dude.
That's the nicest of the other ones they gave me.
Let me see.
So don't follow AI dating advice. It's not going to work out.
Okay, well, number 3 is not bad. You're cute. Can you cook, though?
No, that's bad.
That's not good.
Okay, out of all of them, we match. Now, don't mess it up. What the what? It's so mean.
Yeah. Fully being like, that's more of a roast.
Dude, can I read out what it says here? Like, this is hilarious.
No.
That's...
I don't want to call the chat like that.
I'm going to call ChatGPT like that. That isn't... You sipping in this...
It's really bad.
Ross, you gotta read this. Read this bottom portion of, like, why it gave those answers.
You know that your ChatGPT like writes itself to how you speak to it and how you respond to it? It like mimics you know that?
Partially, but when I open... So here's what I opened with, all right, Ross? Just so you know, like, this is what ChatGPT, like, what their energy is. I'm like, hey, Chad, what is a strong and awesome opening line for a dating app conversation? And that's what it gives me.
Yeah, it took strong a little too literally.
Yeah.
No simping. Are you gonna keep going with it?
Yeah. Can I have some options? Aren't as rude?
Oh, yeah, let's see what this says. I will let that one cook for a little bit. Who from the Amped crew, Jessica Gomez asks, who from the Amped crew is going to Iron Horse? Hi. It'll be us.
Yeah.
Yes. We might have a third going down, but as far as we know, currently it's just us two. That'll be a fun time. Have you ever done an Iron Horse? I know you've gone down to that AO for TCA stuff, right?
I've not done Iron Horse, but
Yes.
I've been to that AO more than once. And I was thinking about it. I think that is one of my favorites.
Are you sure that you're thinking of this one and not GTI? Because
Yes.
they are... Okay, I was just making sure,
Yes.
because I know I typically confuse GTI and the Perry, Georgia AO constantly.
Because if you didn't interrupt me, I was going to say it's between that and GTI for my favorite.
Okay. Yeah, this will be a fun one.
Because, yeah, look, I got the GTI shirt.
You do have the GTI shirt on now.
Proof, I've been to GTI.
Yeah, I've never been to GTI.
It's hella sick.
Well, it's a CQB city, essentially, and I love that stuff.
It's also, like, there are certain, like, pockets of, like, buildings that are supposed to be for, like, maintenance of the tunnels and piping systems that when you get into the building, like, for TCA, this is the event. Yes. Pretty sure it was TCA.
Third Coast Airsoft, for those who don't know what TCA means.
They did not lock off all of the buildings. So there were some that we were doing a walkthrough like the Friday beforehand.
No.
And I like step in and thank God I have my flashlight because it's just like an open like 8-foot pipe that is just straight down.
Yeah.
There's no guard railings. And so, like, 100%, I would have, if I didn't have that flashlight, have fallen in. And it was like a good 30-foot drop.
Yeah.
And they've got like a rope that was attached to the structure of the small building.
Yeah.
So I was like, I could totally slide down, check it out, and just climb my way back up. But I was like, I also don't know if they have security cameras,
Yeah.
so I don't want to like push it that far.
Yeah. I miss Friday day walkthroughs.
Yeah.
I miss those. I mean, because we did, excuse me. Oh, excuse me, one more. I miss Friday walkthroughs because when we did Broken Dagger and Op 34 back in the day at University Park in Illinois, that was a blast. That was just a CQB nightmare because it was a sugar refinery, I guess. And I'm excited to see what it says. It was like a sugar refinery, essentially, in University Park, and we got to do walkthroughs on Friday night. That was great. What other places I've done walkthroughs with? The mall, when there used to be a lot of more mall games back in the day.
Yep.
Those were great to do walkthroughs in because it's just cool. And there's like this eerie feeling, especially at a mall, where you are walking through and there's nobody there. Like, you're used to it being so bustling, and then you're there, and it's decrepit, and no one exists. And it's like, you feel that something's missing. And I wish that more AOs would allow those walkthroughs because it would just be fun to do. Picture opportunities, media opportunities, but then just like be able to walk through and not get shot at is nice.
Yeah, I think what occurred, and I have no evidence or anything that occurred that would prove this point, but I think it got to a point where with walkthroughs, too many people were either taking shit or trying to get into spots where they weren't supposed to be. For the sake of the photo.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just like, all right, you guys, this is a huge security risk, and you guys are obviously not abiding by them.
You're not respecting it.
Because even during regular gameplay, there's still people that will do that.
Mm-hmm.
So like a Friday walkthrough, totally like free reign of the AO with no risk of getting shot at.
Yeah.
Then like, yeah, you're gonna push boundaries a little bit more.
Yeah.
Hence, the thought of going down in the tunnel.
Yeah.
But I didn't. So
Sure you
I
did.
That's I didn't.
No, I think you're right too, because there's no, how do I put it? Like when you're in gameplay and going through all that fun stuff, your brain is not gonna be like, oh, that looks cool, and go down there. At least most people are. They're gonna be worried about getting to this spot or this spot and like focus on the gameplay. Versus when you have less stuff going on, you have more creativity to figure out, oh, maybe I can get here now. Yeah, blah blah blah. I'm definitely not saying that there were some doors at malls that back in the day should have been locked or should have been crossed out, and people I know have gone into those, which directly confirms your point. But I mean, I just miss Friday day walkthroughs.
It's a huge photo opportunity, and it's just that's the part that I miss.
Yeah.
But
Like walking Las Playas, if I ever got a chance to, which I never got to, but like walking around Las Playas to like explore it and stuff, or I would love to explore the Guardian Center where Iron Horse is. I would love to just like walk around because I've never explored fully until this past year at Copperhead playing wise, but I've never explored fully Guardian Center. Like, you know the tunnel that they have, the giant tunnel, and then that train station? I spent 15 minutes, less than 15 minutes, I think, in the train station. That was 3 years ago, or 2 years ago. Whenever I went, I almost missed my flight. I did that because me and Sisu were just sprinting around capturing points. That's it. Like, I walked in, grabbed the point, and I left. Yeah. I did nothing else. I've never been in that subway car system that they rant and rave about. Mutzy, great example. The underground subway thing, the only time I was there is when me and Alphonse were taking photos down there. That's it. It was 10 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. Other than that, like, I've never really explored much of it.
Yeah. Well, that tunnel system at Mutzy specifically has no out point. You just go down there for the hostage rescue assault dam mission if they do something like that.
Yeah.
Or it's photo opportunity.
Yeah. But also the bus station that they had. The only time I've ever been in there was when me, you, and Sisu were in there. We were doing the little bomb chemical thing that one year.
Yeah.
Just I want to explore more of the AO. Yeah, that's my gripe.
Yeah.
But you did get a opener from Graybush. Hey, want to come over for pizza? No. You almost caught me on that.
Something pizza these nuts. I think I make a pretty okay pizza. I would like to do a little bit better, like a stuffed crust.
You could stuffer crust. All right, what did the chat say? Because when I was talking about the AO stuff, you like got eyebrowed up, and I'm curious to see what it says.
Yeah. You seem cool. What's something I wouldn't guess about you? Which is good.
Yeah.
You've got a vibe. What's your go-to way to spend a Sunday?
Okay.
And then the third one was the eyebrow. All right, you caught my eye. Now let's see if you're interesting.
Dude, does ChatGPT just think being mean to girls works? Like, I know that was a thought process at one point in our dating careers, I think for most people. Oh, if I'm just mean to her, she'll pay attention to me. Or, like, that's a social trope? Not trope, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, there's people in the world that think being mean to somebody is going to make them more interested in you. And I'm like, no, they're just going to hate you more.
Yeah. I will say that this is not like regular ChatGPT. This is a profile overlaid ChatGPT, so it's going to answer in a specific manner, in a more Chad-like way.
It also says red pill dating device.
Yeah.
So, Dusty Gomez asked what faction we're running at Iron Horse. No idea.
No idea.
No idea. We are going down. We're gonna have our camo sets with us. I don't know yet. We haven't even thought that far. We have to worry about EA Fest and Stag Ops coming up first before we even think about Iron Horse and that drive down. But we'll be there. We'll be playing. It'll be a good time. Grey Bush also says, has anyone got any new guns or gear? Myself, I'm about to get a new plate carrier from Agilite. Dope. Wow, brain fart on that one. Dope pick right there. I love Agilite stuff. I never been able to like wear it for a long period of time. I like it. Like it looks cool, and all my friends who have Agilite stuff, they love it. I recently got a new split rig that was custom made for me. It is a copy of the Lock and Load from LBX, LBX, and one of my friends, Joe, she went ahead and custom sewn a splatter pattern and DNC comboed split rig. I love it. It's the best thing ever. It's so comfortable, and I was able to match that up with my head-on tactical backpack. So I have this split rig, lock and load chest rig thing, and the backpack at the same time, and it's fucking perfect. It is my new favorite go-to setup. I think I'll probably be getting a lock and load in tan and green because I just realized how freaking comfortable they are, and that in combination with a flat pack is like perfect. It's going to be a great setup. We have some photos up on our website and stuff that I'm actually wearing it, but it is perfect. I have no new guns, though.
I would like your rig with a flat pack integrated into it.
That, I'm sure, can be figured out pretty easily. You could just go ahead and get the flat pack and get the piggyback straps, which is what I'd be doing. So I'd be, like for MSWs, what I would do is I would use that lock and load. Not for MSWs, because I don't know if lock and loads are kosher for NATO kit, but I'm assuming they would be. I use the Haley's chest rig, but regardless, so for Stag Ops, I would use the lock and load in whatever color I need, and then you get the piggyback straps. So you'd have your regular X harness or H harness on the back, then your piggyback straps. So then you have your flat pack integrated. Then when you don't want to use your flat pack or you can't use it, you just drop it and you're done with it. And which I find really helpful. So then if I'm need to drop and go do something, but I have the rest of my gear in my flat pack, I can do that. Or if you're good enough, like David, he was good enough to go ahead and put all of his camping gear in his flat pack for MSW and lived out of flat pack at one point, which is insane. So then he would just, all right, I'm going to go into combat, and then he would just go sprint off and do something. I'm like, that's wild. I could not live out of a flat pack for a weekend.
So you can read those.
Yeah, what's your new stuff if you got anything good?
So I don't have anything that is necessarily new. I'm looking at doing stuff that is new. We have some version 3 AK parts that are sitting upstairs. Just read it and chill out.
I got this. I can do it.
Live in your moment. I'm talking. We've got some LCT and E&L AK parts that I'm going to put something together with the Perun HPA and clicker systems. And those are going to turn into shop builds. I don't have anything that's going to be an AK specific loadout, so I would like to do some more AK setups. I would like to do some more like immersion setups or like replica kits. So finding something that is like mildly universal without being like too specific. Like I was looking at a Spetsnaz kit, and I forget which unit specifically I was looking at. But But like looking at their gear and already putting like an eBay cart and like sourcing other pieces of the equipment that I could put something together. But like that would be like ideally just for photos and not necessarily to play with. So that's like a little bit harder to like put together and like spend big bucks on. Because I would like to get like a really nice kit.
They're fucking wild.
I know.
I'm sorry for my outburst, but I was like, I read the first two, and I was like, what sort of prompt is this? And I had to like scroll up to see what you asked. Yes, hey Eric, we are excited for Bolt Bash. It's gonna be a good time. Jeez, I can't even.
Great push underneath Eric.
I was like, wait, I'm sorry. Have you never seen that pickup line? I've seen that. Pickup
I've not
line.
seen that one.
Seriously? Those are things that we can't go ahead and put out, or else that would be funny. That'd be edited out of the podcast that we go ahead and put up on Spotify. Then after that point.
Dusty Goms. I'll see you guys at Iron Horse. It's been a minute since I've been at Iron Horse, so I can't wait to meet my new amped family. Woo!
Yeah, I like Iron Horse or
Okay.
Guardian Center. I really, really, really like the 3D conflict that occurs when you're inside the buildings.
Oh yeah.
And you're shooting either down or up externally, and then you're then internally having to shoot up or down, depending on where the conflict is.
Oh yeah. I mean, you've seen some of the videos that I've went ahead and given you to edit, or like just look at me like, look at this wild engagement, and it's. We're on the, or the best part is when you're stuck in the middle of the floors of the building, like you're on the second floor of the building and you are surrounded. There's dudes above you, there's dudes below you, there's the staircase you gotta worry about, there's people shooting in the windows, and you're just kind of sitting there like, I guess this I'm gonna die then. And there you have no control whatsoever as much as you would want that. I like that too. The night vision play at Iron Horse is really fun. Last year when we did it, I got super lucky. And I'm very upset my night vision recorder didn't capture any of it because it just was not okay with the heat. A lot of my camera equipment went down because of the heat last year. With that, I basically snuck around the entire perimeter of everything and got an objective. Is that you?
Yeah.
Whose RPK is that?
So that is LZ's, Lima Zulus.
Oh my god.
So
I miss him.
I had a Kythera 416, and that shit did not work in the heat and humidity.
Dude, everyone wanted to die at the heat and humidity. I mean, at one point we were, like, people were getting schwacked in, like, the middle of the street. Keep in mind, it's like 1 o'clock, right? It's as hot as it possibly can be. It is as humid as it possibly can be because it's June or July. This is last year of Georgia heat. And people are getting schwacked in the street and sitting down on the asphalt. And I'm telling them, get the fuck out of the sun. You're going to get worse. He's like, well, I died. I can't move. I'm like, I don't care at this point. And admin was behind me, and he was okay with it. I'm like, I don't care at this point. Like, you are going to be in a lot more trouble than you are this. Do you want to worry about, like, your health, or do you want to actually, like, just sit there and swelter? Like, well, I guess I should probably move. I'm like, yeah, get out of the sun. Because they were sitting there, and you could see, like, their faces getting red and flushed. I'm like, no, you're ridiculous. Just get out. I even looked back at the admin. I forget who it was, but I looked back at the admin. I'm like, do you mind if they move? He's like, no, it's hot. I'm like, yeah. I love GC, but there's been so many times where building-to-building engagement distances are just a little far for Airsoft. Not as bad as Mutzi, though. You know, he is right, though, because... So,
I don't think so.
I think so, because if it's too windy, or in this case, like last year, my buckings and all my internal crap was being messy because of the humidity, you don't have the perfect performance out of your gun. I actually agree with Eric. You have to find that good middle ground where, like, oh, you're in a building, you can't shoot from this end of the building to here because it's too far. It is shorter than Mutzi distances, which is nice. I think it's right there most of the time. You have to be really, really mindful of your engagement distances.
I don't think so. When you're in the city, I think you're completely fine. It's when you are forced to be exterior of the city and then trying to bound your way in. That's where the problem lies. That's where there's too much distance. Especially when we were talking, like, bottom left of the map, there's that one big multi-story building that's 4 or 5 levels. and then you
Yeah.
have all of the trailers and connexes and then the rubble.
Yes.
Not a lot of cover between
not at all.
you and the next building.
Yeah, not at all.
That would be a section where there is too far of distance. And that's just something with Airsoft. Like, you can see where guys are moving and how many there are. You can even see them pointing and gesturing in your direction, that they know where you are.
Yeah.
But you just can't clear the distance.
I will say also the tunnel and a lot of parts of the tunnel has that like super long engagement distances that I'm just like, this is dumb. Because like there's the one part, so you know where the big double doors are. So like if you're looking at Guardian Center top down, the tunnel goes like this.
Yeah.
The double doors here, and how there's like 1 or 2 cars here, and then that's it.
Yes.
It's like that's annoying because you can flood into the tunnel and you can just stand at the other end of the tunnel, and you can't shoot them. You like it's a stalemate at that point.
Yeah.
You're just kind of like staring, point and wave, and rock paper scissors to like see who wins and stuff. I agree with Eric.
It's also difficult to get out of the tunnel system because there is a lot of that open space.
Yes, yes.
And I have mowed some people down for trying to leave that tunnel system.
You know what's really funny? Gray Bush is saying that pickup line got him married for 16 years and been together for 20. Atta boy.
Damn.
Good for you, man. I would probably get slapped if I used that pickup line. Dusty Gomez, Eric Airball, that and netting on the windows don't help either. That is fair. The netting on the windows, those screens
Yeah.
as well that you see.
Keep them closed or keep them open. This whole mesh
Thing.
Thing.
Kind of dumb. Kind of dumb. MUTC can also be bad. Yeah, I would really like to use... Oh, crap and a half. What was it saying? I would like to use blanks at Guardian
real
Center.
rifle.
No, I would like to use blanks at Guardian Center one of these days. I think they did it at MSW at Guardian Center at one point, or GTI, I forget which one, but using blanks there would be awesome. I wish we could use blanks at AMS. That'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. I just like blank guns. I like real guns. Real guns are neat. Billiamson, hello, sir. Bring Bull Gear box mag to AJ Nerd Heart. You can say please. You can say please, and I will if we have it. I don't know when our next Bull Gear shipment is going to be in. I don't even think that we were getting one in soon. If you can let me know what Bull Gear mag is that you need, I can definitely bring it up. Excuse me. Grady.Hall3, y'all are trying to hire me. I need a job. I'll do anything online. Well, you can send in your application. I don't think we're hiring right now, but you're more than happy to send in an application. And then we'll just not look at the email. I'm kidding. You're more than welcome to send an application. I can't guarantee anything, of course. Dusty Gomez says they need a designated amped pickup line writer. Yeah, that's this Chad GPT thing that is just not going well for
It's
talent.
wild.
When was the last time, Graybush, when was the last time you ran around using nothing but a spring gun? Well, like Springer pistol, not in a long time. Spring shotgun? Also not in a long time. Sniper rifles don't count because that just doesn't count. I would do a Springer match, 100%. I used to carry this little Colt 25 ACP mini pistol as like my backup to my backup, and if I got close enough to somebody, I would rack it with .12s, and that was always a good time to see, especially with their reaction, like, "What'd you shoot me with? I didn't feel it." I'm like, "This?" Like, what? Like, you just be better, man. I don't know. My first MSW at Guardian Center, we had a guy with blank fire 105 in my squad. That is sick. Blank fire is great. I wish more event producers allowed people to run blank fire. I completely understand the safety issues with blank fire. I do, especially because it's a real gun. A lot of cases it has a BFA on it, blank fire adapter on it, and you definitely want to make sure that just no random schmuck is bringing a blank fire gun to an event, 100%. However, I really would love to do blank fire more often. I would love to do blank fire indoors. It would blow everyone's eardrums out, but like just, just it's cool. Blank fire is just so cool.
Just cheese the muzzle around the corner just a little bit, so all that pop is more concentrated forward.
just a little bit. You can't shoot indoors. I'm like, I'm not. I'm just kind of there. Don't worry about it.
From onto YouTube, speaking of AKs from Folly, what's your suggestion on a CYMA-compatible AK drum? That's a great question. I believe, if I remember correctly, CYMA used to produce the metal drum magazines. I think LCT is currently making them. I know that the old school Cyma ones, people would manufacture a nicer button on the very back of them, so that you intentionally rip the stock one out, and they would fix either a like a 249 button switch and use that as the activation and kind of just tape it in place on the back. One of the ones that I was playing with had a custom switch that was industrial rated, so it was much stiffer. So I could like grab and just hold on to the magazine and just death grip the drum and press the button to activate the wind system internally, and it did not break. So that would be the only conversion or thing you would need to take in consideration for the Cyma model ones. The E&L ones, I think, are going to be okay. I know that one of our guys was running them with his RPK, and he's had some good success with it. He did need to mess with his F2 settings to allow for a little bit of more timing delay for the nozzle to load the BBs in from that. Because it's a drum magazine, it's not going to have nearly as much spring tension. But once you get that dialed in, it was a-okay. But those would be my two. I don't know if Simon's still producing the metal ones, but that's what I would suggest. Still on YouTube from Jose Philippe. Hello, when you getting different colored Polar Star F2s? Probably not for a while. That was something we did in collaboration with Polar Star, so we could
I actually have to text Jesse back about that because he asked me about that.
Okay. And I don't think that with the current economy, it's going to be something that we're going to be able to do soon. It's something that we have discussed and something that we have brought up time and time again, and it's something we want to continue to do. It's just waiting for the opportune timing from us, Polar Star, and the economy. So that's where we sit with that. Coco Bear, sup my booze. Can you confirm or deny that the Wolverine Wraith 2 will work on a Polar Star Kythera engine? It's on a basic M4 body in case you need that detail.
You are the tech guy, so this is all you, buddy.
I know.
I'm going to text my girlfriend. I'm not going to say her name. I'm going to text my girlfriend to see if any of those pickup lines are going to work on her.
Wraith 2.
Yes, I already know that she's my girlfriend. However, it'd be funny to see her reaction to it.
Your girlfriend in another state?
She totally exists, I swear. You literally said hi to her when I was in Chicago when you picked me up for Copperhead.
I know.
Like, Ross, have you ever met her?
Nope.
No? Okay, so she doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
No, she does! I'm telling you.
You
I don't know her name.
should be able to.
I'm not telling it over live.
The only thing that I would be considerate of is that the Kythera is a little bit more of an air-hungry system, and the Wraith X does use, from Wolverine, a smaller bore of line in order to direct that line from the Wraith into their HPA systems. That is something that we are aware of when it comes to our line production for IGLs. Is that Polar Stars and Wolverines are not compatible back and forth. So if you are going to go in that direction, I would be very aware that your Polar Star probably does need a little bit more air, especially since it's Kythera, and you will need to change your fittings on both ends of the custom cut line you're going to need to do from the Wraith to the Kythera. I would personally probably just stick with the same brand of body or same brand of accessories. So Polar Star UGS with the Kythera. That would be what I would do, personally. Fully appreciate it. I see you on next Cursed Images now.
Cursed Gun Images?
Are
we on Cursed Gun Images?
Yeah.
Do we have...
I don't know.
That'd be funny. It's probably my dumbass Flak 10, the giant pink fish that I carry around. That's going to be really fun if they allow it at EA Fest. I'm going to be excited for that. I'll interact in a moment.
Eric's trying to defend you, saying that he's met her.
Who? Met her?
Yeah.
Oh, see? Yeah, thank you. See? Haha! She exists.
See, one person who's not in this room says that she's real.
I will call Andrew right... Oh, she's also not in this room.
Who's Eric?
Don't you dare gaslight me like that.
Do we know this person?
Eric from production?
Who are you going to MSW with in December?
I don't know. I don't know who these
Graybush, I would bust a nut if someone rolled up with a blank fire minigun.
As awesome as a blank fire minigun would be, that is dummy expensive. I will say though, and I'm not saying it's a possibility sometime next year, but I'm very fortunate to be able to own a Belfa 50 cal, one of the Moduses that you see, and I've spoken to some people about that, as we do have a BFA adapter for it now, to possibly bring that to some events as like a dedicated, like no one else uses it, but like having that as like an effect gun of some sort. That is, yes, expensive. However, who else can say that they've gone to an Airsoft game with a blank fire 50 cal? That's my goal for 2026, as well as being sponsored by Liquid Death somehow. But to be able to bring that to a game and be like, yeah, this is what we have, is a cool effect gun, because that's cool. Blank fire needs to be more of a thing. We have more spicy grenades like tag-ins. We have other companies coming out with really cool pyrotechnics and stuff like that. Blank fire needs to become more mainstream, 100%. Not those dinky little propane cannons. However, have you seen the guys who do the blank fire stuff using propane cannons, like on the 50 cals? Like, they have the dual 50 cal setup, and then one of them shoots an Airsoft BB, and the other one is just a propane gun at the same time. Lion Claws is really good at having that. I forget who it was at those games, but at the Irene game, at the Packard plant, and MUTC way back in the day. So the first iteration, the last Irene game at Mutzi back when I was like 16 or 17 had that, and a guy had that dual setup. Then the following year, it was at the Packard plant in Detroit, Michigan, which that is a sketchy place to exist. My God. We didn't know he was there, and we come around the corner on a second floor of a building, and right below us, our eardrums get immediately blown out, because I guess he was shooting in some direction that was close to us, and just we almost shit our pants, because it's just explosions everywhere. Well, we thought it was explosions everywhere. We had to like look over and realize, I'm like, oh, there's a mounted gun right below us. It did not end well for us because he was not on our team. But it was still really cool to go ahead and experience something like that. Immersive, I guess, because it shot something and also made noise at the same time.
So, a blank fire minigun to fire off 2 minutes worth of rounds would have a rough cost of $750.
I was going to say, is that what you were just stimming for?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
it?
For 2 minutes
Are
with
you
a firing. For a blank 5.56.
Are you that's it?
Yeah.
It's not more?
No. And I'm even accounting for the highest rate of fire available on the miniguns.
I would imagine it would be more, considering the fact it's, a minigun, and it's a minigun, but...
Each blank fire round is about 64 cents.
So you went and did the math. Well, are you counting for, is it price after link or price before linked, or is
Before
that just...
linked.
Okay, so probably $1,000 with the links.
Mm-hmm.
It's not horrible.
For 2 minutes?
It'd be cool for 2 minutes.
I could spend less for 2 minutes.
I mean, most people, I'm used to less than 2 minutes, so.
I could get paid for less than 2 minutes.
Playing Fire Relay, by the way, Foley asked, what about the boss units that Zulu uses as an alternative? Awesome alternative. Those things are sweet. And that is essentially what it is. It is a propane, I think it's map gas, actually, underneath it. But regardless, it is a propane cannon, essentially, on the bottom of your airsoft gun. That's what it is. It has a system that fills the chamber up, and it pops, and then it moves back and forth, a weight moves back and forth to open the solenoid, or however that ends up working there, to simulate a little bit more recoil. But that's what that is. So what I explained, just condensed down to a much smaller scale. Really, really cool. Louder than shit, especially when you're right next to it. I've had Jordan pop off a couple rounds while he's been next to me, and I'm like, ugh, give me a warning next time, please.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. At night, you can see a little bit of a flash, too. So it's, yeah, I would love to get a boss unit in. I don't know what gun I would put it on. I'd probably have to do, like, a KWA ERG gun of some sort, like a Mark 18 with that underneath it, or get like a 20-inch rifle of some sort to make it look cool, like a SOT mod version or something. I don't know, because I wouldn't want to put it on any of my current guns, like my Fat Co or my MTW. Tom had it on his MTW at one point, and that was seriously cool, because he had a quiet little MTW, and then he would turn that on and just ga 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 ga. Yeah, those are good guns. Those are cool devices. Expensive. I think they're like $1,000 or $1,100.
Yep.
Yeah. Oops, says Sector 7 guys have the propane gun. Ooh. I wonder if it's the big propane gun they have. I've seen a couple different ones out there. Okay, well, boys, I hate to say it, I have to head out to work. Bye. Have fun.
No, Great Bush. No.
We'll see you next week, as we always do. You'd be the coolest mother lover there for 2 minutes. Yeah, you would be. For 2 minutes, you'd be pretty freaking sick. TT9XGG. Hello. Good afternoon.
Ahoy there.
A little late, but good afternoon. It's 1:42 this afternoon. I need to eat. I haven't eaten anything today yet. I had a sandwich at 9 in the morning after my hectic commute in. Did I miss anything? No, didn't miss anything. What are you bringing to EA Fest this weekend to play?
I'm going to be bringing my Dig 1
Ooh.
from MTW, the Fossil series. Playing with that.
Okay.
And I think that's it.
Okay. Now backup.
Not really. I don't have anything that's like really set for indoors.
Yeah.
In the Dig 1, the most that I've been able to get out of it is 1 joule.
Well, you also have it with the.
I've got it way modified and adjusted.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'm pushing it. I'm putting on higher pressure regulators.
Yeah.
And I'm like, 1 joule.
Well, yeah, you had like 150 psi, right? Too.
Yeah.
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 Pretty sure I'm beyond the pressures that I'm supposed to be using it at.
No, 160 is max for that gun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think so 160 is max from what I remember reading in the manual. I could be wrong. It could say 150, but I'm 99% positive it's 160 max.
I could totally reference the video that I made. We don't have the name.
I plan on bringing the Flak 10, and I hope they allow me to use it because I don't get to use that thing enough, and the Flak 10 is just fun to use. I'm going to bring my Fatco as a backup for if they're like, nope, can't use it. And then my MTW just to kind of like have on the table to show off and stuff.
I could bring my Qua. My KWA.
Yeah, I would. I don't see why not.
Yeah.
KW would be sweet. I'm debating whether or not to bring a plate carrier or use my split rig with my backpack setup because it's an indoor field, but also I don't want to be boiling hot because of the fact that I'll be running around in an indoor field.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I plan
and
on
getting shot up real bad.
Yeah, I plan on just being there and hanging out around the table.
Yeah. I want to play a couple of games,
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
because there's stuff, I think it's Saturday's the game day for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't tried their indoor field. I will not be doing the Speedsoft stuff unless someone's like, here's a mask and here's my Euro build, go have fun. Or like, here's a mask and go grab your Fatco because it's the fastest gun I own.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, that's how it's been built. But I don't plan on doing any Speedsoft stuff. I would like to see the regular field though. I see videos on it all the time. What's up?
Nothing, just checking out.
somebody say something?
No, just got to keep scrolling down because it doesn't auto-populate.
Have Ross tell you what we've been doing. What have you been doing, Ross, with Eric? Apparently he doesn't exist, but what have you been doing with this person that doesn't exist?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is it the rucks that you've been doing?
Yeah, we've been rocking.
Yeah, you're getting ready for the MSW in December.
Yeah, but I've been going by myself. There's no one.
Stop gaslighting me, all right? I'm going to call you, it's going to be Zippo and Bick from now on.
I don't know anybody by the name of Eric.
Uh-huh. Do you want me to pull up a picture of this man? I go for the photo and I flip it around and he like dissolves like the Thanos snap. I'm like, what do you mean? He was right here.
Yeah, we've been hitting the trails, you know.
How's that been going? I know you guys go, what, every Thursday?
Yeah, I mean, it's been fine, you know, it's tiring. It's hilly in Pennsylvania, so.
Yeah. Because this is going to be your first MSW in Georgia, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Sad I won't be able to be there. I got to go do reindeer games, but that's going to be a fun event. Definitely bring extra socks and gaiters and stuff and waterproof all of your clothes because it is in the middle of a swamp.
I'm getting lit.
Yes, you are. I would even go so far as to bring some floaties. Just saying. I'm just saying. That and a shitload of bug spray because you are going to be chewed alive. If you don't have but it's all stuff you probably already accounted for. A bug net and crap. Be sitting there with my helmet scream and then put a bug net over top of it and just sitting there. You could not catch me without a bug net in Georgia swamps.
Yeah, I'll get eaten up. It'll be December.
Doesn't mean mosquitoes don't exist. They still exist in the swamp. They still exist in December.
Yeah, it'll be December.
I think you really underestimate how like mucky it could possibly be.
It'll be December.
Good luck, soldier. Good luck, soldier.
I'm with you, Ross. It's gonna be December. It's gonna be cold.
It'll be December.
Okay, it's December in Georgia, not December in PA or Wisconsin.
Yeah, it still drops down to like what, 50?
Yeah, but if it gets warm enough, bugs exist.
Yeah. Not as much.
It's still not good in a swamp. Not as much is still not good. That's like, okay, that is like saying, oh yeah, well, bugs don't exist. It's not going to be as much. It's like, yeah, not as much here because we're in the city. But if you say not as much in a swamp, it goes from 100 bugs to 95 bugs because it's still a swamp. It's still going to be miserable.
Statistically speaking, still less bugs.
Jesus Christ almighty. All right, Vic.
I'm just saying. That's not a gaslight. That's just a fact.
No.
I can call up Einstein. He'd be like, yeah, the numbers add up.
Dude's dead.
Yeah, so. I'm gonna get shrinking here. Einstein says.
Yeah,
What's up, Nicholas Spatar?
Nicholas Spatar?
Yeah.
What an interesting... I want to have a session where we just roast the people who come on. No, their usernames. Because there's been some really funny usernames that we've seen recently. Not Spatar. I'm not... That prompted me for the funny segment where we could make fun of you guys in an appropriate, jestful manner.
Yeah. What about Amped Opes?
Amped Oops?
Someone who puts a
Oops?
company name.
Oops? Oops?
Oops.
Yeah, it's Oops, not Opes, you dingaling.
Oh, sorry there. Who puts their business name?
Every one of us here. I don't.
I don't. Ross, do you? That's crazy. Everyone in this room, statistically speaking,
You know what's gonna be-
100% of the residents in this room
You know what's gonna be really funny?
don't do that.
Your cringe ass name, Amped Chief of the Battlefield. You have
Amped Eagle Claw.
your username when you first told me. I mean, this is also like oh God, 8, 9 years. It feels like an eon ago when you told me. I'm like, that's a long ass username. But it was also really funny because you're the only person I know of that has such a long username. So when I'm like scrolling through my contacts or like when I was tagging you in posts, I'm like, I'd see it like, boop. It was super easy.
Yeah.
Are you ever gonna change that?
I've thought about
You
it.
probably should.
I know. What do I change it to?
Amped Eagle Claw.
No. It's nothing kind of amped related.
No, it's gonna be Talent is my real name.
I could probably use my alternative account, M14 Thumb.
Is that really your alternative account?
Yeah,
Seriously?
I own M14 Thumb.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't. Have you told me this?
It is the exact same spelling as Garanthum. Garand_thumb.
But it's.
M14_thumb.
I did not know that you own this alternative
Yes.
account. So when we start getting shit posts or somebody belittling us underneath the name M14 Thumb, I know to sit in my chair and swivel around like a big bad guy and go, huh, who's this M14 Thumb guy? And just stare at you until you respond.
I respond through DM.
I'm like, who's this M14 guy? You're like, I don't know. And I get a DM. Shut them all up. Derek Davis on YouTube. You interested in safety goggle skins? My guy, email in. I've said it once. I'll say it again. Email in. Currently we're not really interested in taking on any new product, but if you have any interest in that, just email in, please. Bugnet not kosher? Is a Bugnet not kosher?
Nope, not kosher.
What?
You think the Germans are using bug nets, bro?
I don't know.
The Germans go, it's December.
Both of you, shut up. Christ.
The sauerkraut will keep them away. Don't you worry.
The sauerkraut?
It's the flavor of the hot onions onto the sourdough.
Ich meine gut sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut's disgusting.
I desire the sweetest of blood.
Sauerkraut is disgusting. I hate it.
You're missing out.
Sauerkraut.
How am I
doesn't need to
missing
like you.
out? It's pickled what?
You tell
Know
me.
what
Cabbage?
it is?
Pickled
You
cabbage
know
is
what
what
it
sauerkraut
Hating on
is?
something you don't even know?
That's how little I like it. I've tried it once or twice. It's pickled cabbage.
It's pretty closed-minded.
Shut your mouth.
I hate something because I don't know enough about it. Roast people asking, is it giveaway time?
Yeah, it's giveaway time.
Derek Davis, you interested in sailing?
I already told
Google
him to email
skins?
in, and we will not be answering that question anymore. I got this sauerkraut journey. Wait, what did just pop up my feed? Oh, that's cool.
Opes is defending himself. That's
What?
because what the OGs did.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. What is sauerkraut? Aha! Yeah, it is shredded cabbage. It's disgusting. Something that already doesn't taste good at all, which is cabbage, fermented with salt to create a sour, tangy flavor and a long shelf life. So it's fermented. It's fermented water, is what you're telling me.
What's
Because
your,
cabbage is just water in a plant structure, like lettuce.
What's your opinion of kimchi?
I'm not a fan of kimchi. I don't want to eat it if I don't have to. I can.
Bro don't like umami and complex flavor. He said, I want ketchup on burger.
Do you say devoted like umami? It's
Yes.
umami,
Let me get
dork.
ketchup on burger.
I hate ketchup on my
I want
burger.
just ketchup. I don't like tomato.
No, I like tomatoes. I saw my tomatoes before I eat them.
Green.
You
You don't want the green veggies.
That is too crunchy.
Stop making fun of me!
That is too crunchy. I don't want.
No, lettuce is just like a pointless food to me. I will eat it, but I'm also like,
Texture
it's...
overload, too much stimulation.
Oh, no, lettuce. No, lettuce is fine, and I'll eat lettuce, but I'm also like, I don't... Lettuce is just, it's another thing for water. It's like a natural water balloon. That's
You don't
all
like
it is.
water.
I was about to grab my Arizona tea and be like, look what I'm drinking. I'm like, no, it's water. Technically, it's leaf water, but... Why do you guys have to... Man, you guys don't like me. I don't like you guys anymore.
Sorry,
be so
I've been
mean.
eating a lot of Tylenol recently.
Why have you been eating a lot of Tylenol recently?
I think just to get that one though.
I didn't, that is causing you to see the Hat Man and roast the shit out of me? Oh.
Yeah.
Tylenol. If you know, you know. I think the people know.
I know.
Dallin knows.
I know.
Dallin knows.
Which is crazy because I don't take Tylenol.
I do, and I don't know.
Dallin's on that shit.
I am on it.
Dallin's on
I
that.
do, and I don't understand at all what you guys are saying.
Dallin's mom took Tylenol. Let's just say that.
Do I have to Google something to be in the loop?
My mom be like, wake up. Is this cough syrup? Don't matter.
No! It's horrible. It would explain a lot, Chief of the Battlefield, but... Why is
code doesn't
Tylenol
work.
thing?
Look
What?
It up. Look it up.
Look it up.
Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm wiping my phone screen off first. What happens? No, I know what happens when you take Tylenol. What happens when you eat sauerkraut every day? What happened to Jimmy Kimmel? Is he dead? What happens if you take too much melatonin? What? I didn't even search for these. Oh, what happens when you take too much Tylenol? Well, I know what happens. It's called an overdose and severe liver damage. Well, yeah. So do you have severe liver damage, Ross?
That is not what I was referencing. He doesn't know.
Do Tylenol meme.
Tylenol meme.
All right, who else is?
Wait, what?
Who else is jumping in on here?
Wait, what?
Legion Headache. Hi guys, ready for Iron Horse 7? I am so ready. I love that.
Tone
AO.
it down.
Ross,
Because
as a
now we're-
probie,
What?
must rock out a can of sauerkraut and a can opener.
This is true.
So, Eric.
Why is he snorting
One of the
Tylenol?
smaller events up in Wisconsin that I had, that LZ actually was hosting, the guy that I was talking about earlier during the live. Or Ship of Fools.
Fools.
One of the missions was one of the factions needed to find canned food and MREs. But then there was a separate mission for the can openers and for utensils to consume the MREs for points towards your faction or whatever. And what happened was they went and they successfully completed the mission for the can opener and the utensils. but they weren't able to get it to the guys that had the canned food and the MREs. So, like, they just fell out of pouches or out of people's dump pouches. So they lost them in the middle of this airsoft field. And so, to get some of the points, LZ was like, okay, well, you don't get full points because you lost the thing that you kind of successfully got, but you can try to get into the food right now and try to consume it to the best you can. I'm only going to give you the partial points if everything gets consumed. So they're taking their airsoft rifles and they're like trying to find like cleaned logs, and it's like a can of beans, like refried beans, and they're taking their rifles and they're just striking the wide part of their can so they can bust the beans out of the side, and then they just scoop the beans up with their rifle, and they're just for the points.
I mean, monsters. They're monsters.
They're animals. I want my mystery box animal style.
Just we'll get to Tylenol memes.
Yeah.
Here, swap. Reboot that stuff.
I'm well aware.
Okay.
So yeah,
We've been in the know.
Yes.
Someone else is in the know.
I'm just like, this is really funny. And 14th thumb. Interesting.
He then, at the end of the event, eats a pinch and gets baptized in it.
Eats a what?
Ross, would you have a pinch of sauerkraut or would you have the whole thing?
I think after a weekend at MSW, I couldn't stomach a whole thing of sauerkraut.
So just a pinch.
I mean, I like sauerkraut. I'll eat it, but like I feel like it usually needs a little bit. You know, like I love sauerkraut on like on a Reuben. You know, with like.
I know. I'm not nodding my head because I agree with it, but I am aware.
That's how you have it, man. That's gas.
You don't eat that shit raw?
I mean, I
That's
do.
disgusting.
Not a lot of it.
You are
I
disgusting if
can't
you eat
have, like, a
sauerkraut
whole
raw.
side dish of sauerkraut now, honestly. Like with some pierogies? Yeah.
Ew. Well,
Go up to another German kit dude and be like, you know what?
You mean everyone I'll be with?
Yeah. You'd be like, hey man, you look like you eat sauerkraut the long way,
what does that even mean?
but you froze, and that's part of the fun part that I enjoy, because you freeze trying to think of what I meant by saying that.
Sauerkraut the long way.
Yeah, sauerkraut the long. It makes no sense. It has no connotation. What do you think it means?
That you take the can of sauerkraut and you split it in half that way and eat like a trough? I don't know. It doesn't mean anything to me.
Exactly. I meant nothing by it. I just I just word vomited. And if you take offense to that, that's your fault.
Eric's saying that he would have definitely taken the L for the game if he had to bust the can open.
He can eat the whole thing if he really wants. Yeah. I hate sauerkraut.
Eric, he said off camera that he could only have like a little bit after a full weekend.
Who goes out of the way to eat sauerkraut?
You hear me off camera.
Yeah, we can pick you up on the live. Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
Who eats sauerkraut? Who goes out of their way to eat sauerkraut?
I don't go out of my way, but I'll eat
Yeah.
sauerkraut.
But who goes out of their way to eat sauerkraut?
Germans do.
Well,
What are you
they're
talking
wrong. They were wrong twice. They can be wrong 3 times. So, ugh.
Yeah.
Shut up. On that note, it's 2 o'clock.
Yeah, you guys want to run through our events?
Yeah, definitely. At this point, I know them by heart. So
Tell us
it
how
is
you
2
feel.
o'clock, so we are heading out here soon. We have a couple events coming up here this weekend. Me and him are going to be at EA Fest, hanging out with everybody. That's going to be a blast and a half. We have Stag Ups coming up after that, which is Autumn Justice 18. The weekend after that, which we will also be at. The weekend after that, we have Iron Horse, which we'll also be at. And then we have that same weekend, Gun Gamers Echoes of Forn Valley, as well as Line Claw's Hidden Ward. The Gun Gamers one is going to be at Ben Franklin Range, while the Hidden Ward... Jesus almighty, get out of here. I don't care.
Is that your imaginary girlfriend?
Shut up! She exists! Ugh. I never FaceTime in one of these times. Not really. Yeah, I don't want any of you to know who she actually exists. But we also will have Hidden Ward and Echoes of Forn Valley the same weekend as Iron Horse, so we have people going to those. I think, Ross, you're going to the Lion Claws game, correct?
Yeah.
Sweet. So you'll see a couple of AMP guys there. The following weekend, we have Bolt Bash. Actually, we have a break weekend, and then we have Bolt Bash that weekend, which is going to be wild. If you guys have not seen any of the stuff we put out for Bolt Bash, we have a bunch of vendors coming, a bunch of really, really, really cool giveaway guns that we're doing, as well as on-site food and just a whole bunch of other just activities. It's going to be a good time. It's a big old swap meet, and you can hang out with us and see the shop and all that other fun jazz. So,
Do we know how many people have pre-registered for selling their own stuff?
a lot. A lot of people. I
Like
mean,
5 people, 10 people.
100
100 people?
like 15, 20 people. Like, and those are people.
We're closer to 30, but yeah.
We're close to 30 now.
Yeah.
So, and that's people who are just like, yeah, I want to reserve a table space. That's not people who are going and like just are stopping in by their own accord. Like, you can reserve a table space and get that dedicated spot, or you can just come and hang out. So that's 30 individual people that will have table set up to sell their stuff, take all that fun stuff, and
The
yada
number
yada.
Usually grows pretty heavily in the week prior.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's going to be packed this year.
It's gonna be busy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. But that's what we have for October. November, I'm not caring about because it's not November yet. But that's it.
Do you remember?
No, because I'm not supposed to be woken up for the next 6 days. So, not yet. Anyways, that's it. We're going home. I'm going to go do stuff and take a nap and eat some food. Bye.